Hey guys, I'm Hellhound. Welcome to the Horror and the Metal channel. I just I just went and watched the Avengers Infinity War, and this is gonna be my reaction video, but this is gonna be really hard to do. So okay, well anyway, I highly enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. But unfortunately, I can't talk a lot about it without revealing any spoilers. I mean, I can't even talk about what happens 5 minutes into the movie. There's spoilers everywhere. I don't want to give anything away. And honestly, in order to do a proper like reaction video to do it justice, I'll have to talk about the plot. I have to talk about the storyline. And I really can't do anything with getting anything away. And it's too early. I want to give everybody a chance to see it, and then I might do a part two to this video where I do reveal spoilers. I'm too afraid somebody's going to be tempted to watch this video and it'll get spoiled for them and the movie will be ruined for them. I don't want to do that. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I'm not going to... I'll say a few things, a few non-spoiler related things. I'm not going to do spoilers at the end of the video because I'm too afraid somebody's going to like watch it and get spoiled. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to be possible. So I'll say a few things. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I can't even say like if I liked it as good or better than like the other movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've seen every single one of them in theaters. Yeah, here's my ticket, by the way. I've seen every single one of them at the theater, and I own them all on DVD and Blu-ray. But so yeah, I understand there's a lot of people who are behind. They do watch a lot of other movies where they watch this one, so that's even more reason for me not to reveal any spoilers. But I will say there will be a few things. Most of all, it didn't really follow Infinity Gauntlet or Infinity War. It didn't really follow the story arc of the comics too closely. It was definitely inspired by it, obviously, and I think everybody knows there's going to be more to this story than just this movie, and maybe they'll adapt a few more things. But yeah, it was definitely inspired by it, but it adapted it very loosely. Obviously, this isn't a spoiler. You already know Fantastic Four, the Silver Surfer, none of the X-Men are in it. Obviously, they don't even have the rights for that yet. Or actually, I think they do, but it's still too early for that. That's not a spoiler. You already knew that. So obviously it's already gonna be pretty different there. Adam Warlock, is a big part of the story in the comics. But yeah, I'm so afraid I'm going to spoil it, so I'm going to have to stop there. But yeah, it basically it didn't follow the storyline of the comics to a T, but it was definitely inspired by it. It definitely followed them somewhat. I will say they utilized all the characters very well. Everybody got an adequate amount of screen time. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, well, more like Steve Rogers. Bruce Banner, the Hulk, Spider-Man, everybody, Doctor Strange. It was cool seeing all those characters finally meet up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, not a spoiler, you saw it in the trailer. Obviously, if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume you at least seen the trailer. It's going to have all the Marvel characters so far from the Marvel Cinematic Universe be in this movie. There was a couple that weren't. I won't say which ones weren't or which ones, definitely were, but I think you already know. I mean, come on. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Me and my buddy Shadow went to see it. We both had the same thoughts. I don't want to tell you exactly what I liked, but yeah, I will say all the characters are utilized very well. Thanos, played by Josh Brolin, was done very well. I'm not going to spoil anything that he did. His gauntlet and everything. I'm not going to tell you how he obtained the stones. In this movie he's going to obtain the Infinity Stones. That's what it's all about. That's what the story is. I'm not going to tell you how he got them or how any of that went down. But I will say Thanos has done very well. He's not like the typical evil cackling villain. He has kind of a sympathetic side. He's kind of there's a lot of human elements to his character. He's a lot more complex than your usual villain, and he was portrayed very well. He was everything, the look, the personality, everything I thought was done very well. I thought it was dead on. I thought they nailed it. They nailed the Thanos character. They definitely did him justice. So I was very pleased with that. So that was great. I'm not going to, again, without any spoilers, Thanos has done well. All the characters are done well. There's a few things, a few minor gripes with the movie. Again, I'm not going to give them away. So basically, this isn't really a review. What I'll do is I'll wait till everybody's seen it, and I'll do a spoiler-heavy, proper reaction video. Or I might just wait till the movie comes out on video so I can own it, rewatch it, reevaluate it, and then give it a proper actual movie review. I need to review all the superhero movies anyway. It's been something I've been meaning to do. It's probably the next thing I'm going to do, like, with this channel. Like, the next big thing. I've reviewed almost all of my favorite horror movies. The superhero movies definitely needs to be next. The Marvel, DC, all of them. So, but yeah, all I'm going to do is highly recommend this movie, say that you need to go see it if you haven't already. Definitely go watch it. I know Dr. Guts and one of my other buddies, Carnage. I know they both loved it. Most of the people I know who've seen it loved it. I've avoided the internet like the plague because I didn't want to see any spoilers. This is pretty much supposed to be the ultimate Marvel movie. One of my favorite story arcs from the comics. All the characters together for the first time that have been introduced so far. I like where it's going. Again, no spoil. I'm sorry, guys. I can't really do this justice. I mean, if you want to discuss the movie with me with spoilers, you're just gonna have to wait. I'm sorry, because I don't even want to say anything in the comments or anything. Maybe a private message or something. But I will recommend that you guys go see the movie. Let me know what you think of it without any spoilers. Just let me know if you loved it or hated it. Basically, I don't think you're gonna hate it. There might be a few things you have a problem with, like I did. But again, I'll get to those later. There's more to come, obviously, so it's still kind of too early to judge on certain things. So basically, go see it, yeah, and I think you'll enjoy it. The Avengers: Infinity War. I'm sorry I can't go into more further detail, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say without spoiling anything because I really can't talk about anything. I can't talk about the story of the characters too much, other than saying everything was all the characters were done well, the good acting. I mean, I can sit here and say it had good directing, good writing, good acting, blah blah blah. But that's not really telling you anything about the movie itself without spoiling anything. Because even if you've seen the first 2 minutes of the movie, there's like a major event happens almost all throughout the movie. There's a few obvious twists and turns. Some places I knew they were going that direction. Some other things were a little more surprising. There were just some surprises or some shocking twists. Again, it adapted the comic, it followed it on a certain level, but most of it was all like a new story. It was all loosely based on the comics. It kind of did its own thing at the same time. I think it kept it really fresh. It was definitely a great way to really introduce the Thanos character. This was mostly a Thanos story, which I'm sure you're already prepared for. So, still, fans of these comics here, I think will be pleased. I think if you love these. If you like these stories, I think you're going to be really pleased with this movie, especially where the Thanos character is concerned. I always love all the Infinity stories, and this was definitely a very welcome adaptation of that. While they still put kind of a new spin on it. So, all right, guys, I'm Hellhound. Go see Infinity War, and I bought a few movies. I'm going to watch. I've seen this a billion times. Finally got the DVD here, and Victor Crowley, the fourth entry in the Hatchet series. I think this was directed by Adam Green. I don't think the third one, Hatchet 3, was directed by him. Yeah, Victor Crowley. It's like a modern day 80s type slasher, which is cool. Kane Hodder. Definitely a love letter to horror fans. I'll review all the Hatchet movies soon. And the newest entry in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series, Leatherface. It's a prequel to the original. They're going back to the roots. They went back to the original series, much like Halloween is doing later this year. So review for that coming soon as I see it. But yeah, the next video I'll probably do will be Leatherface, the newest entry in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. Speaking of Leatherface, I just got this action figure today. Yep, he's going to go with my Friday 13th, the final chapter, Jason, and my Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge Freddy figure. Now I just gotta get Michael Myers and maybe Chucky. So yeah, check that bad boy out. Another thing I've been doing a lot is watching old, 50s sci-fi and horror B movies, like something that like Elvira or Svengoolie or Wolfman Mac, or something somebody like that would do, like a chiller theater type thing. I love those old bad movies. You have Them and Tarantula, Incredible Shrinking Man, The Mole People. Shack of the Crab Monsters, Monster That Challenged the World, It, the Terror from Beyond Space, all those. I love Attack of the Giant Leeches, The Wasp Woman. I love all those bad B movies. Grave of the Vampire, Werewolf in the Girls' Dormitory, White Zombie, Bela Lugosi. So I might be talking about some of those movies as well. But the next video to expect from me, again, will be the Leatherface review. I can't get it in the light here very good, but yeah, you'll see more on that later, coming soon. So that's what to expect. Go see the Avengers: Infinity War, and God be with you if somebody dares spoil it for you. I've been avoiding talking to people. I've been avoiding the internet like a plague. Yeah, if somebody spoils it for you, punch them in the nose, because you certainly don't want that. I was fortunate enough to go see it shortly after it opened. It opened like a couple days ago. So, all right, guys. Yeah, with that, I'm just gonna leave it. Close this video by saying go see the movie. I hope you enjoy it. I certainly did, and know that you'll get more of my opinion. I'll talk more about it in a future video. So this is just kind of a preview of things to come. I definitely want to let you guys know that I saw it. I wanted you to know that I enjoyed it, and I wanted to highly recommend that you go see it. So that's why I made this video. Again, sorry that I didn't go into detail. I didn't want to spoil a single thing, but more on that to come. And this will be next. So, all right, guys, I'm Hellhound. Thank you for watching. Until next time, go see it.